Hi everyone, my name is Torrey Johnson and today I am going to show you how to brew chaga tea. Most of you probably haven't heard of chaga before. Chaga is a mushroom and it doesn't look like your typical mushroom, but you're going to find it growing on birch trees in northern parts of the world. Places like Alaska, where I'm at right now, are great to harvest chaga because we have a long winter time and that's when you're going to harvest it. Personally, I did not harvest this piece of chaga. I got this from Dr. George Spady. He's a doctor at the local hospital and he also owns his own herb shop. I'm doing an herbalist apprenticeship with him right now, so he was kind enough to let me use this chunk of chaga to show you guys what it looks like. He also gave me the instructions on how to brew the tea. So after you have harvested your chaga, you're just going to bring it home and clean it off. Then it's very simple from there. You're going to cut it down into smaller chunks, or you're going to grind it up and put it in a tea bag. Personally, I like to use the tea bag method because it's just easier to clean up in the end. You don't have to strain out the chunks. From there, you're just going to heat up your crock pot to 150 degrees, no higher than that. Any higher and you risk burning out some of the nutrients. So after you fill this up and heat up the water to 150 degrees, you're just going to put the tea inside the crock pot. I have some brewing in there right now so that I can show you guys what the finished product looks like. It takes about 24 to 48 hours to brew it, and from there you can keep drinking it as it's brewing and just keep adding water to it. You can also reuse the tea bags multiple times. Here is what it looks like when it's finished. It's very dark in color, which is great. That means that it has a lot of its medicinal properties in it. Once you have brewed the tea so many times that it has become light, you know that those properties are fading and it's probably time to move on to the next batch. It sits for a long time and it will be good for months. I tested it out and it has not spoiled. I had a batch sit for 3 months and it was still good. So that's good to know. Why am I telling you about chaga? Well, chaga has a number of health benefits, and a lot of people don't know about these benefits. So I wanted to know, in my research, why is chaga so good for you? What in the plant is so great for us? So I did a little research and I found an article on the University Health News website. It's a source of articles that are written by doctors from prestigious schools and hospitals. So I know that those are probably credible sources. Anyways, from what I found, chaga contains melanin. Melanin is the pigment, is what pigments our skin. It's also what pigments the chaga. You can see that the part that's attached to the tree is light, and then this part is pigmented. It also contains DNA and RNA, which is pretty incredible for a plant. Also high numbers of vitamin D, copper, calcium, zinc, iron, the list goes on and on. So with a large list of nutrients like that, you gotta know that it has a number of health benefits. So Dr. Ingram, he's an author of 20 plus books and a media personality. You might have seen him on talk shows or radio shows. In one of his articles, or an article written about one of his books, I found a number of benefits. So studies have shown that it has been known to fight cancer. It helps shrink tumors. In places like Russia and Japan, and I know a couple different European countries, it's called the natural cancer fighter or healer, something like that. It's known to fight cancer. So it also has anti-aging benefits. It also lowers blood pressure and cholesterol, so it's great for diabetics. It helps boost your immunity and it aids in weight loss. I mean, the benefits are just countless, and it's not something that you're going to see right away, but it is something that if you're drinking tea every single day, you're going to notice it. So I'm really glad that I got to share this information with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new today. So enjoy!